A reading from 1 Samuel. Today is August 30th. Our reading from 1 Samuel is chapter 10. Samuel took a flask of oil and poured some on Saul's head and kissed him and said, "The Lord herewith anoints you ruler over his own people. When you leave me today, you will meet two men near the tomb of Rachel in the territory of Benjamin at Zelzah, and they will tell you that the asses you set out to look for have been found, and that your father has stopped being concerned about the asses and is worrying about you, saying, 'What shall I do about my son?' You shall pass on from there until you come to the terebinth of Tabor. There you will be met by three men making a pilgrimage to God at Bethel. One will be carrying 3 kids, another will be carrying 3 loaves of bread, and the third will be carrying a jar of wine. They will greet you and offer you 2 loaves of bread, which you shall accept. After that, you are to go on to the hill of God, where the Philistine perfects reside. There, as you enter the town, you will encounter a band of prophets coming down from the shrine, preceded by lyres, timbrels, flutes, and harps, and they will be speaking in ecstasy. The Spirit of the Lord will grip you, and you will speak in ecstasy along with them. You will become another man. And once these signs have happened to you, act when the occasion arises, for God is with you. After that, you are to go down to Gilgal ahead of me, and I will come down to you to present burnt offerings and offer sacrifices of well-being. Wait 7 days until I come to you and instruct you what you are to do next." As Saul turned around to leave Samuel, God gave him another heart, and all those signs were fulfilled that same day. And when they came there to the hill, he saw a band of prophets coming toward him. Thereupon the Spirit of God gripped him, and he spoke in ecstasy among them. When all who knew him previously saw him speaking in ecstasy together with the prophets, the people said to one another, "What's happened to the son of Kish? Is Saul too among the prophets?" But another person there spoke up and said, "And who are their fathers?" Thus the proverb arose, "Is Saul too among the prophets?" And when he stopped speaking in ecstasy, he entered the shrine. Saul's uncle asked him and his servant, "Where did you go?" "To look for the asses," he replied. "And when we saw that they were not to be found, we went to Samuel." "Tell me," said Saul's uncle, "what did Samuel say to you?" Saul answered his uncle, "He just told us that the asses had been found," but he did not tell him anything of what Samuel had said about the kingship. Samuel summoned the people to the Lord at Mizpah and said to them, "Thus said the Lord God of Israel, I brought Israel out of Egypt, and I delivered you from the hands of the Egyptians and all of the kingdoms that oppress you. But today you have rejected your God who delivered you from all your troubles and calamities. For you said, 'No, set up a king over us.' Now station yourselves before the Lord by your tribes and clans." Samuel brought forward each of the tribes of Israel, and the lot indicated the tribe of Benjamin. Then Samuel brought forward the tribe of Benjamin by its clans, and the clan of Matrites was indicated. And then Saul, the son of Kish, was indicated. But when they looked for him, he was not to be found. They inquired of the Lord again, "Has anyone else come here?" And the Lord replied, "Yes, he is hiding among the baggage." So they ran over and brought him from there. When he took his place among the people, he stood a head taller than all the people. And Samuel said to the people, "Do you see the one whom the Lord has chosen? There is none like him among all the people." And all the people acclaimed him, shouting, "Long live the king!" Samuel expounded to the people the rules of the monarchy and recorded them in a document which he deposited before the Lord. Samuel then sent the people back to their homes. Saul also went home to Gibeah, accompanied by upstanding men whose hearts God had touched. But some scoundrels said, "How can this fellow save us?" So they scorned him and brought him no gift, but he pretended not to mind.